Hello YouTube audience. Today is March the 14th, 2021 and I just want to make a quick bonus video on the first pruning of this olive tree. And I just went grocery shopping today, and came across this tree, so I just got it. It's an inexpensive tree. I got it from Fred Meyer, and anytime, so I normally film the tag olive tree, and let's see if the text can be seen. I think so. It's 6 to 8 hours of full sun. Rotate plant every few days to allow sunlight to reach all the leaves. Drought tolerant. Water when soil feels dry to touch. Prune to desired shape, size. Hardy zone is 8 to 11. It's really a Mediterranean species, so it's not cold tolerant. In Pacific Northwest, I think it's an indoor plant. If you put it in the ground, keep 15 to 20 feet apart, 20 to 50 feet tall if kept unpruned. So it's a medium-sized tree. And I always like olives. I've seen a lot of video online dealing with olive as bonsai material. It do all kinds of crazy things, especially the collected pieces. So for example, some wild olive, hundreds of years old, would just sit there, not dead, but they would not grow any leaves for 100 years, but it's still alive. So olive is very crazy plants, and it has very nice dark green foliage. It's good with pruning, and it's not cold tolerant but drought tolerant. So anytime we buy a plant from a box store, not from a reputable plant nursery, we need to have some expectations. It's normally relatively inexpensive. It's cheaper than what you will get from a plant nursery, but people may have put them in all kinds of difficult situations, such as repotting right before selling the tree, and things like that. So if you get a plant from a box store, don't expect it to be extremely healthy. And even if it dies, don't blame yourself, because the plant may not be alive to begin with. But I hope this would be alive. Without examining the root system, I don't know, but the foliage looks pretty healthy. So I'm going to do the first pruning on this olive. I've selected the olive that the shape is quite good. It already has some movements in the trunk. I just simply need to do some very simple pruning, and it's going to get into a nice shape. So first, all the you can see basic bonsai principles. all these places you have 3 branches come out in one place, you just reduce it to 2. So it's a very simple principle. The reason behind it is if you got 3 branches come out at one place, that place will thicken up too fast, and it's going to create a bulge there, which is not good looking. So we're going to take off one of the shoots at least. So for the top one, I'm going to take off the central stem. I can do a rough cut first and clean it up later. Okay, we normally don't need to clean up the stump right away, just in case it has for it to has some space to die back from. So I'm going to clean the stump when this place dry up. You can see a little remnants of the branch I left there, and in case it die back, it have some space to die back too. So here you can see also 3 branches come out from one place. I reduce one. It's also very simple principle because this branch come out to the left of the trunk. So this, I keep the branch that come out to the right of the trunk. So that's what's behind the thinking. So the tree kind of go this way, and then I can let it turn back this way. So here is a shoot coming out, so I'm going to give this shoot more strength. I'm going to cut it above this shoot, and hopefully this shoot is going to develop pretty soon. So we also have these shoots. I want to make them grow downward, not want to go completely upward. So I'm going to shorten these, and I'm going to shorten this one too. So this is how to make a starting of a bonsai. So in the end, I'm going to probably repot it in this angle, so into a very much smaller pot. Okay, so now we have all these little cuttings. I'm going to take the cuttings and put it into soil and see if they grow. I'm just going to get rid of most of the leaves, maybe leave a little bit top leaves. Because it's simply in training, so I don't have to care too much. So if these cuttings survive, they survive. If they don't survive, it's completely fine. Okay, so I'm going to dip it into water and some rooting hormone. Let's see, just normal rooting hormones, and stuck them into soil. I'm just going to use the same pot. I'm not a fussy person. I'm going to stuck it in a little bit deep. And see if they survive. I'm not saving container. I'm not trying to make a forest group. I'm just saving containers. Recently, our local bonsai store closed, so I don't have a ready supply of bonsai pot. So I'm just saving containers, and these are not, they don't have to survive. If they survive, they survive. If they don't, they don't. You may see me stuck the chopstick into the hormone, which is simply a mistake. I mistaken it as the cutting. So don't learn from that. I'm simply putting the chopsticks into the soil to make a hole for the cutting to get into. And at some point forgot where the chopsticks should go, so it went into the hormone, which is a mistake I made. All right, so that's what I'm going to do for this nursery plant, and this is the central plant that I'm trying to style as a bonsai. The rest of it is just something, if it survives, it survives. If it doesn't cost me anything. Okay, this is the video, and I hope you enjoy this short bonus video of this week, and I will see you next time. Bye.